Okay, give me another intimidation check for the one against Camu, because yeah, absolutely everything happens. He shits himself, he pulls out his coins and throws up on them and holds them out to you. Can you give me a insight check to see whether or not you feel like you want to pick up vomit coins, which you do. Yeah, you go collect the vomit coins and you wipe them off and prefer them to alcohol.
I'm the one with the good smell. Come on, that's torture. Yeah, I go over and shove them off the servants so they get the servants have a little more room to breathe.
You're shoving a homunculi? Give me a strength athletics check, Camu. So as you fail to grasp these homunculi, and you trip over your own trunk and actually land face first into the ground, eliciting quite a laugh from the terrified servants. Bear with me. But as you go down another level into the private quarters of Lord Shanks, you notice a couple of things that kind of jump out at you immediately. Okay, so Morny and Testy, as you are taking the lead, you see this first, and after going down 2 levels of this winding staircase, the first level seems to be just a basement of the manor house, so it's filled with stores, it's filled with food, it's just the everyday storage kind of servants' quarters areas. There doesn't seem to really be anything there. It just seems to look like it's been ransacked, like cupboard doors are open, etc., etc. But as you go down another level into the private quarters of Lord Shanks, you notice a couple of things that kind of jump out at you immediately. One, you're in a very well lit room. Considering the owner of said room is dead and rarely spend time here, it is very strange that this place would be lit, especially considering that it was owned by a vampire who can see in the dark. But there are torches along the walls that are brightly burning. The next thing you notice is the kind of sarcophagus in the center of the room, definitely pride of place. And the lid of this sarcophagus and coffin has been cracked open. The third thing you notice is a very large insectoid of around 6 foot long and quite hench, kind of scuttling around into nooks and crannies trying to find something in particular. It has not noticed you yet, but let me just find a picture of it.
Can I quickly take a rest at the top of the fucking stairs? Because I need my witch bolt.
No, a short rest will require about an hour.
Yeah.
Can I do a sniff check or perception check related to scent, seeing what's either in the sarcophagus or any magics, disregarding the bug in the room?
Before you do that, can I just quickly ask, is there a way for Morny to see or to remember whether or not these torches is natural, whether or not they should even be there? Like, can he remember the last time he was there? Were there torches and were they lit?
The torches are a feature of the room. They have been there for quite some time. They're not usually lit. It's mostly for entertaining private company that can't see in the dark.
All right, so they're normally not lit. So the fact that they're lit right now is sort of suspicious. Maybe indicative of whoever was there last.
Quite possibly.
All right. Now, Kamikins, go sniff around with your fucking trunk.
Well, now we get to the point of initiatives. As you stumble into the room and come across this bug. At first, it had not noticed you, but it very quickly abandoned its search at the smell of people entering its vicinity. And initiative is a d20 roll plus your dexterity modifier, and this will determine your combat turn for the combat that is about to start.
Right, so I have no dexterity. Natural 20. But with no dexterity.
So with a natural 20 in initiative, you automatically go first, disregarding anyone else's roll.
What do you know? This is fucking rigged. How is it rigged?
I know, right?
No shit.
All right, so I start the combat. What's the rest of the rolls there?
Well, I'm gonna have to spend a moment and order those for myself in just a moment. We're just waiting on Shami if she's available, but she's having to sort out some apartment stuff at the moment, so she may not be participating in this combat.
Now let's hope I can get a natural 20 on the first. What am I casting?
Okay, so just see if Shami is available. I think since she hasn't responded yet, she is currently busy. Yeah, so at the moment we will just flavor that as Shami is keeping an eye on the homunculi guarding the servants. So for the moment, the marching order is as follows. Morny and Testy are currently in a 50-foot by 100-foot length kind of subterranean room with a Kruthic in front of them. They are at the bottom of the stairs looking into the room, and the Kruthic is by the sarcophagus halfway down the room, so 50 feet away from you. You then have Andy and Cammy on the stairs. You are currently sandwiched between Akalon at the top and Morny and Testy at the bottom. You cannot see either end. All you can see at the moment is the stairwell. And Akalon, you are now being confronted by 3 homunculi, not the 3 that are guarding the scared servants, but 3 of these little rat-winged things are currently hurrying towards you, almost as if they're being called to the aid of their new master.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is like karma.
This sucks. Alright,
And as combat starts, Akko, it is your turn. If you need to refer to the action economy section of the D&D text, it is also a pinned comment. So this is what you can do per turn.
You can move, probably. Wait, hold up. Let's go to D&D.
So you have an action, a bonus action, and a movement. You can do all of them per turn. An action would be to actively do something. So whether that's attack, grapple somebody, or make a check, or something like that. If you are having to roll a check on an action, that's what an action would kind of constitute. A bonus action would be to use an item like a door or your potion or something you have in your equipment, or to change equipment, something like that. Like reloading would be a bonus action. Unless specifically for you as a spellcaster, your spell, if it denotes that its casting time is 1 bonus action, you can obviously take that as your bonus action rather than your full action. However, only 1 spell of any kind, so cantrip or spell, can be cast per turn per caster.
Okay. Can I...
And then you can move in between up to your maximum, which is 30 feet for you.
Can I make an acrobatics check, trying to either jump over or slip around Kamikins?
That would involve trying to get down the stairs and round the Loxodon that's on the winding staircase. So you absolutely can, but it will be a high check to beat. And Shami, you don't have to apologize if you're busy dealing with apartment stuff. That definitely takes priority over a game.
No, this isn't hard. They're going... Sorry, Shami, yeah?
I'm good now, though. Like, for at least for the time being.
Okay, do you want to quickly roll your initiative? You are currently helping to corral scared servants in the corner with some homunculi, and you can now see 3 more homunculi running at Akko, and I'll just slide you into the initiative order.
You rolled a 12. So basically, what I'm gonna do is just step out of the way. They want to go help their master, so as long as I'm not blocking their way, I should be fine, right?
At the moment, the things blocking the way are the rest of the party on the stairs. or at least that's what it looks like. And so depending on which direction you'd like to go will affect the DC that you need to be. If you want to get down the stairs past people, it will be a difficult check. If you want to get further into the room towards Shammy, who is currently by the front door with the scared servants, that will be a medium difficulty check.
I want to get
give you more room.
Into the room, let Cammy take it up the ass from these homunculi.
Okay, so give me a Dex Acrobatics check, please.
That's a natural 20, bro.
Detail how it works.
Alright. Can I detail all of it?
You can move up to 30 feet from where you are, which will put you basically right next to Shammy and the servants, and will get past the homunculi in the room. So you can detail within that amount of movement exactly how it works. Yeah.
All right. I step out of the way, and I notice immediately that the homunculi isn't fixated on me, but rather fixated on getting down the stairs. They are picking up speed, running nearly now at twice normal human speed, aiming at Kamikins.
Okay, so yeah, they definitely don't seem particularly interested in you and are heading towards the basement and the now unprotected back of Kamikins.
Am I able to dodge it and get the others to dodge or get out of the way?
Moni, it is now your turn unless Akko would like to take his bonus action for the round.
Can I cast a spell on bonus action or no?
If the spell is detailed as casting time bonus action, yes.
Well, what's Bane detailed as? Just one action, not bonus action. Okay, never mind then. My bonus action to close the door to the basement, which would, I realize, leave me and Shammy on the outside, but better that than leaving my entire party unprotected.
Okay, so yeah, you close the door and then do your acrobatics to leap through the room like a infernal gymnast.
Yep.
Okay, so next up is Morny. You are currently confronted with a critic that is very surprised to see you in its new den.
Okay. Well, I am already pissed off.
Nothing personal, kid.
I'm gonna move up to it, and I'm gonna go ahead and enter my bloodlust and attack.
Okay, so it is 50 feet away from you. If you use your full 30 feet of movement, you will need to bonus action dash to get the remainder of the distance closed.
In which case I could only attack, so I'll do the bloodlust at another time, because that's a bonus action as well.
Okay, so yeah, roll to hit.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So I'll just go ahead and attack. That's a 14. Yeah, 14.
A 14 does not hit. You manage to take a swing and it almost connects, but at the last moment it kind of ducks and its body kind of squishes towards the ground a little bit more and it just slides harmlessly over its head.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, I forgot to add my proficiency. It's a 16. I only added the dex.
Well, then you do manage to clip it and do damage.
My apologies on that.
Absolutely fine. Yeah, solid 4 points of damage. That was a claw attack, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as your claws sink into it, you manage to take off one of its chitinous scales off its back.
Ooh, nice.
How much health does this thing have, by the way?
You don't know?
Fuck.
Andy, it is your turn.
Okay. How are they facing? Do I have advantage or not?
You are currently on the stairwell. You cannot see either way. To go upwards, you would have to squeeze past Cammy and through a door. To go down, you'll have to squeeze past Shammy and Testy into the room.
Wait, Shammy is outside.
Yes, you are correct. So just Testy.
Man, if you squeeze out now, Moni is all on his own with that fucking bug, that would be funny as fuck.
How far is it from me to the bug?
So it would be 60 feet of movement total, 50 through the room and 10 through whichever, if you're going down through Testy.
Just rub it out, bro.
What if I climb down or jump down the stairs? The side of it.
It's a stone stairwell, there's no central pillar that you'd be able to get down.
What, you can't slide down a banister?
Straight movement, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be straight movement.
So I'll just go max of what I can, which is 30, and try to shoot it with my bow, preferably aiming at like a weak spot in its armor.
Yep, for sure, make your ranged attack.
But wait, isn't he now squeezing past Tasty?
Yep, he managed to squeeze past by expending twice the normal movement to get through.
Fuck. That's harsh.
20 hits.
Wow. Nice roll. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That's some
so
good
you
damage.
managed to completely pick out the
Sneak attack.
descaled part of its back and slams in the arrow, causing intense agony and pain, and it looks like you may have almost finished it off.
Oh, nice.
Sneak 13.
But didn't he... why did you roll another 4?
That was the
Sneak
sneak
attack.
attack damage.
Oh.
Which would have meant he had advantage to hit as well, because Morny is currently engaged with it, but he didn't need to because he'd hit anyway. The only reason to use the advantage then would have been to see if he got a crit, but it's not the biggest deal. It is the Kruthik's turn next, as I assume Andy will be reloading with his bonus action.
Yes, and after the combat, remind me that I want to pick up my arrows. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll be counting them, but
So the Kruthik that is in absolute agony and terrible pain, just emitting this high-pitched squealing, is going to go for a stab attack on Morny,
Wait, why didn't Tasty get to do damage yet?
because it's not been his turn. That is an 11, which I don't think hits you, does it?
No, I've got 14.
Cool. So yeah, it starts flailing around, but obviously as it's so injured, it can't quite get the power to get through your armor.
I don't understand the combat that well. Yeah, I'm not sure
Now,
why.
one of the homunculi upstairs is going to run towards the door,
How does the
completely
combat
ignoring
order
Akko
work?
and Shami, focused on helping its master, who is resonating with inside its brain with telepathic communication of a very painful screeching. So is going to run and open the door, expending most of its movement to see the back of Cammy, who is currently unprepared. So what is its plus to attack? With advantage, because surprise. That is a 6 and a 10. So 10 doesn't hit you, does it, Cammy?
Nope.
Awesome. So it tries to bite you, but can't get through your tough, leathery skin.
Congratulations, Cammy, you survived this one.
And Shami, it is your turn.
So I apologize again for being distracted today. But so I'm not in the middle of this fray. I'm kind of like on the
Okay.
outside of
That
it
makes
with Echo. Yes. Like-
Yes,
Yes.
you are behind 3 homunculi, one of which you've just run through the basement door to try and bite Cammy. The other 2 are just about to get ready to join its brethren.
And the what is it called? The like boss thing, the leader thing. Like how far away is that?
Oh, that's downstairs in the basement. You don't know that's there.
Okay, so I just have to worry about some homunculi. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try and draw. Basically, the reason I stepped out as well is we need to try and draw the attention of the homunculi.
Right. Okay. So I have homunculi in front of me. I have one that's engaged already, And
All three have their back to you, so you will have sneak advantage.
so I'm going to attack the
Sneak advantage
nearest
just gives
homunculi
you
to me, who I am behind.
Yep.
Gives you 2 rolls. That's the one that you did, Andy. Right, where you could roll again. Just because you had that sneak, or does it add more damage if you do sneak attack?
God, these rolls!
Well, 14 is enough to hit.
So I hit with the main hand at least, yeah?
Yes, the 14 hits, but you do have sneak advantage, so you can double up on your rolls for both main hand and offhand.
Oh. That's a super roll.
So
So
I
a
hit.
crit and a 23. You do hit with both, and your main hand is a crit.
Can we get it? Oh, Shami is coming in with the real damage.
She is.
Ah!
And your sneak attack damage? Okay, so D8 plus 3 is 11, so main hand does 21 points of damage, and offhand with sneak does 4 total. So yeah, you absolutely decimate this thing. How do you want to describe your vivisection of this homunculus?
I mean, I attack from behind and just basically run this fucking thing through. And then,
So Deadpool shish kebab style.
yeah.
Insta kill.
Cool.
Finish
Yeah.
him.
One of the fresh homunculi is completely fucked. So his turn is now void because he's fucking dead. The other homunculi, seeing you shish kebab, its friend and brother, is going to try and bite you.
Fuck.
That is a 16.
That hits.
Wait, how do you know if it hits or not?
Your armor class. If I roll higher than your armor class, it hits. If I roll lower, it doesn't.
Alright, mine's 11. Okay, I got this.
So you take 1 point of piercing damage as it bites you, but please give me a Constitution saving throw to resist the poison.
Ooh, poison.
It's got fucking poison?
You're absolutely fine.
Oh wow.
Crap.
Congratulations, Shami.
Crap. No offense, but crap.
Alright, who's next?
It is Kamikins, who has a homunculi trying to bite his ankle.
I'm gonna retaliate against the homunculi.
Yep. Make your to hit roll. Yep, you whack it, do your damage.
Wait, no.
You don't
that's
do
not good
you don't do a d20 for damage. What's your weapon?
Dual swords.
So you can make another attack roll with your offhand, but it doesn't have your proficiency bonus. That's just a straight d20.
Oh. Natural 1. I love it.
Of course.
Okay, so give me a 1d6 roll as well as a 1d8 roll.
Wait, if he rolls a natural 1, yeah? Does something happen to him, or...
That's what we wait for the 1d8 for. So, with your main hand that hit, you did 3 damage to the homunculi. Your sword stabbed it, and it starts squealing at you, but it is still healthy and fine. It is still ready to try and bite you again. With your offhand, you managed to actually wing it just straight upwards into the ceiling, and it comes back down towards your head. Please give me another 1d6 roll. Please take 4 points of slashing damage from your own sword.
You did more damage to yourself!
I'm almost dead. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god,
So I
that's
saw-
funny.
It's like bad luck. Honestly, I thought you would be worse than that. I thought you'd be the one to hurt me, not the game.
So you do still retain ownership of your weapon. It is now back in your hand, but that's the reason you stabbed yourself, is because you caught it blade first.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's through your hand. Sounds like.
Ouch.
And now we get to Testy, who is at the bottom of the stairs and has seen an arrow and a clawed vampire go at this big bug thing. It is very severely injured, and it is your turn.
Oh, I guess it's time to do the coup de grace with the sword.
Okay, so if you're going to use your movement and then your bonus action to dash, which gives you extra movement to get into combat range, please give me your attack roll, which will be your d20 plus your melee attack modifier that's on your sheet.
Alright, where's melee attack bonus at? Is that under strength?
Chat, he legit
Just
did
under
more
saving
damage
throws.
to himself than what he did to the fucking to the creature. He out.
So your melee attack modifier is a +3 currently.
Himself.
So roll a d20 and then add 3. Yep, 19 definitely hits. What weapon are you using?
Oh,
Thanks
I'm
for the
using
cross
my
for
sword.
Fighting this thing.
There's two of them.
Can you see
There's,
that?
For one, it's a
Yeah,
D8.
you've got longsword,
the
which
D10.
is are you using it one-handed with your shield, or are you using it two-handed with your shield on your back?
Two-handed with the shield on the back.
That would be
So roll me a 1d10. Yeah, you do 12 points of damage, and you do coup de grace, this bug thing, and it dies squealing, impaled on your sword.
Fuck. Nice, tasty.
I kicked the bug off my sword.
You get the glory kill.
Sure. And we go back round the horn. So this has all taken a total of 6 seconds. Akko, it is your turn, and there are still 2 homunculi standing. One engaged with Kami, one is engaged with Shami.
Alright, I can leave the one engaged with Kami well alone. Kami will kill himself soon enough. I would like to do Eldritch Blast to the homunculi that is standing next to the one that was exploded by Shami, that is covered in blood currently.
Yep, absolutely. Make another ranged spell attack.
Just quickly want to see what Eldritch Blast is up to. It's just one action. Alright, and it's instantaneous. Alright, so I do... What do I roll?
So d20 plus your ranged spell attack modifier.
18.
Yeah, you don't even need to add anything you hit with that. So
Right.
your damage on Eldritch Blast.
That is... Why the fuck doesn't it say? It's 1d? Oh, it's in the character sheet. Hold up, let me see. 1d10, I think. Yeah, 1d10.
So yeah, roll a 1d10.
4.
You do 4 points of damage with your crackling bolt of Eldritch energy, and it is still standing.
Fuck. I think I've made it mad. So I have... I only have a bonus and a movement option next, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, do I not get any... I don't get any modifiers on that Eldritch Blast, right?
Not on the damage currently, no. There are invocations as Warlock that you can get later that will allow you to turn it into an agonizing blast, which adds your charisma modifier to the damage, or when you level up, you get extra damage.
Alright. I look around the room and I run towards the nearest bookcase to sort of hide behind it, just out of sight of the enemy.
Was
Okay, so give me a Dex stealth check, please.
That's going to be a D20.
D20 plus whatever stealth modifier you have, but again, you rolled very high, so a 19, you don't even need a modifier on that. You are very well hidden.
Whoop, whoop. Right. Okay.
Moni,
I'm done.
you are currently in the basement with Andy and Testy and a very dead bug being kicked by the paladin.
All right, I move to inspect the coffin.
Yep, give me a investigation
What do you
check,
mean
please.
very well bursts, Andy? Yeah, Joe, pretty much, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it seems to be very pillaged. The slate top has been cracked from the outside in, most likely by the Kruthiks that you just killed. And it doesn't seem to have found what it was looking for at all, but it wasn't in the sarcophagus.
Wait a second. Excuse me. We're still fighting
Yes?
shit up here, and they're fucking exploring downstairs.
Yes.
You're- I mean, I'm the one
I
fighting.
don't know.
No, Echo, I'm fighting. You're hiding.
No one
Yeah,
called
they
for
actually
help.
don't know that the homunculi are up there at the moment. So, is there anything else you'd like to do, Moni, with the rest of your turn?
Well, I guess I'd like to. Is there anything? I don't necessarily think there'd be anything on the bug, but on the off chance that there is, I'll give that a once over, I suppose.
Yeah, we can include that in the same roll. It doesn't have pockets to really be hiding anything.
Slave, I have no
If
idea.
it has
I think they may
found
have to.
anything that it was
don't know.
particularly looking for, it will have ingested it. So that would be the next course of action if you're looking to investigate this corpse on the next kind of turn.
All right, in that case, I'll just pull out my dagger and, next turn proceed to start carving it up.
Cool. Andy, your turn?
I'll look around the whole thing, maybe trying to find the source of that
It's
the
just
feeling I had before.
Absolutely fucking disgusting to me.
Yeah, so give me a
They're
perception
looting
check.
downstairs. This is proper Alifar bullshit. Some cunt is still looting the previous boss, while the rest of the people are already trying to fight the fucking very hot
And
trash.
you see your
What the fuck is
apparition
going
just
on?
kind of teabagging the corpse.
We're fighting the battle of our lives, and these guys are going. What's there
And
to
with a
loot?"
22, yeah, you definitely kind of see this glowing kind of light repeating off in the corner where the Kruthiks had been before you interrupted it. It seems to have been focused on trying to uncover this item from its hiding place within a load of books.
I'll approach it and maybe like Arcana search.
Yeah, as you come to the end of your portion of the 6
No, but
seconds,
I'm gonna ask if I can.
going over to it and picking it up, taking a look at it, your apparition seems particularly happy about picking it up, and it's definitely resonating with an energy. Kruthic is dead, so
Identify the energy with 11.
yep, that will come through on your next turn.
Okay.
The Kruthic is dead. The homunculus attacking Kami, though, will go for another bite attack.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
That is a
yes.
22, and that definitely hits. Kami, you take 1 point of damage as its teeth sink into your leathery hide. And can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
So 3.
Okay.
Please tell me it takes poison damage as well.
Yes, he does.
Yes. Kami.
Oh my gosh.
How much damage
Hold on,
does he
just let me
take?
pull up the page.
Meg, I'm like, everything bad happens to me.
This is gonna be
So
funny.
you take 1 extra point of poison damage.
Crap, man.
How much health do you have left?
Has your HP
2.
hit 0?
No, it's at 2 so far.
Okay. So you're still conscious.
Yeah, I'm still conscious, but I'm probably like just like on the floor.
Did he? Does he
And
still
a
have
poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. For the next time you go to make an attack, while this poison is still in effect, you will have to roll twice and take the lowest number.
Crap, so I didn't roll.
Does he still have a bonus? Wait, no, it's not his turn.
No,
Oh,
that was
never
the homunculi's turn. And now it is Shami's turn. There is a homunculus trying to bite you that has just been eldritch blasted, who is squealing in pain, and there is one that is currently chewing on an elephant.
I mean, I'm sorry, elephant, but I gotta look out for myself. So
Yep.
I'm going to attack that homunculus that is gonna be biting on me.
So just because I want to say it, we are literally ignoring the elephant in the room.
Yes.
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 Okay.
And you can have inspiration for that, Morny.
Yes!
Oh shit.
The 19 hits, the 10 does not.
And I'm engaged, so I definitely do
You
not have
do
sneak
not have
attack
stealth
on this.
advantage, no.
I put a sword in my face.
So there's my main hand damage.
Yeah, you kill it. It had 1 health left after the Eldritch Blast.
Wait, so my
Finally,
pathetic
I'm
Eldritch Blast almost killed her.
Yeah. If you had done 1 point of extra damage, you would have killed it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, now Shami and Akko, you are no longer engaged with any target, and just kind of in a room with 2 dead homunculi. There is
Can
1 homunculi left biting on the elephant, and yep, sorry?
Can I move into position behind the homunculi that is gnawing on the elephant in the room?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Whose turn is it now?
It was the homunculus that just died, so it's now Cammy's.
No, here we go, Cammy. 1 roll, please, bro. Natural 1, here we go. Fuck my life, man.
Finally, something hit.
It does not, as you are under disadvantage, so the 7 is the roll we take, which is a miss.
Come on.
And Testy, it is now your turn.
Now, question: when Cammy cut himself, did he make any noise?
Probably a trumpeting, yeah.
All right. I'm going as close as I can to the stairwell, if not up in it.
Okay, so yeah, you can charge your full movement back to where you were, and you are just in range to make an attack at disadvantage around Cammy to hit the homunculi.
Okay, so you can throw your sword. Hopefully you miss Cammy.
Let's roll another d20. Just don't roll a 1. Yeah, you do in fact actually hit it, so please do roll your damage.
How did he get around Cammy?
Alive.
He poked his sword through, basically.
I probably would have died if he hit me again, so it was like, nobody killed it, I'd be dead.
I would have been so happy if you rolled a nat 1 there.
I wanted you to kill me before I just like took myself out. Well, that sounds better because that's like you being you. Where I don't want to take myself out of the world.
Yeah, with the 5 points of damage, you do manage to impale the homunculus. But as it was severe disadvantage and you were poking through what you perceive to be an empty gap, Cammy, you do take 1 extra point of damage as he does slice you going through too.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But all targets are now dead.
Oh, how pissed would Akko be if I was the one to kill Cammy?
No, I would have been laughing, dude. I was hoping for another fucking nat 1 roll. If Cammy gets dying in our first combat, that would have been gold.
Yeah, I would have hated life.
I would have been
Okay,
so
so you are now out of combat and currently free to act again. So I assume Morny and Co are going to start opening up bugs and trying to fiddle with glowing stones.
Can I head down into the basement now, please?
Yes, you can.
So with the 11 roll, what is the nature of the energy?
It's a controlling crystal for constructs.
How bad does Cammy look?
He looks fucked.
1 health.
Okay, lay of hands.
How big are these crystals?
They're about the size of your palm, and Lay of Hands is, I believe, 5 times your paladin level is a pool that you can expend, so you can give between 1 to 5 health back to Cammy.
So these would be the
I'll
control
give him
crystals
5.
for the homunculi?
Yes, that would be the crystal to control the homunculi. And Cammy, you regain 5 health, and Testy, you cannot replenish your pool until you take a long rest.
Wonderful. Andy, do you mind if I take that?
I just nod and hand it to you.
Thank you.
I head down into the basement, and I immediately use perception to see if there is anything of interest to me.
So before that happens, I'm going to do a D&D first for me and give inspiration to someone not playing. For Rorius, if you want to make a suggestion to Akko at any time and say you're using your inspiration, I will make that happen, because that is glorious.
What did Rorius do?
It's Ferrarius.
I posted into the rolls, but it's in the Discord as well, but I just posted the link to it.
Oh my fuck. Chat, are you seeing this?
Oh my god.
Why?
Ferrarius, this is gold, dude. This is fucking gold.
And this is why Ferrarius has inspiration and can directly affect events in-game, even if he's not playing.
There you go, chat. You can be a part of this. If you impress Apocalypse enough, he will give you shit. But I have to tweet that out, because that's just fucking gold.
I guess I am the victim. I am the victim, Andy.
You brought this upon yourself, being a dick.
That's what happens when you roll bad.
It's like
Welcome to the club.
game shouldn't kill me more than you are.
Pro tip: if you're gonna involve yourself in a D&D game, don't antagonize your DM.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, I just realized if you yanked my finger, I probably would have died.
Yeah, if you trip over, you might have died. But you are now currently back up to 6 health because Testy did expend all of his divine energy into healing you currently.
I mean, literally, if it caused me 1 more damage, I would have been dead by starting with Akko yanking my finger.
Cammy,
Well, you would have been knocked unconscious. So when you hit 0 health, you then start making death saving throws. You get 3 strikes, either to come back or to die. So hitting 0 isn't necessarily death, but it does put you in a very precarious situation.
Alright, now I'm ready to go back to this. Alright, have I done my perception already?
What were you looking for?
Looking for anything of value. Perhaps I should rather do Arcana I did an 18 roll. But perhaps Arcana is a better idea, because I want to see if there's anything magical down here that I could potentially use.
Yeah, if you're looking specifically for magical items, then the resonating crystal that Morny is holding definitely seems to be what you were picking up as you entered the estate. It is the focusing crystal to control the homunculi.
All right, can I use investigation on that crystal to try and decipher? No. Can I use Arcana to try and decipher what the crystal is all about?
You know exactly what it is. It is a controlling crystal. So whoever is in control and possession of this crystal has possession of the homunculi on the estate.
I want to do a deception roll on Morny to hand me the crystal.
Okay, give me your deception check, and Morny, can you give me a perception check?
Fuck me. That's 8. No? Yeah, that's 8.
Say
absolutely
14.
fine. You 100% do not hand over the crystal unless you choose to. You can definitely see through his attempts at trying to deceive it out of your hands.
Morny.
I'll hold on to it for now.
Morny. Just instruct the, whatever the fuck they're called, the golem thingies, to attack Kamikins all at once, please.
Wait, what happened?
I whispered to him, Kamikins can't hear this.
Okay.
Let's restore order to the house first. I have use of him still.
Alright, fine.
And I think that is a good place to end the session. You have taken over the estate of your previous criminal family employers. You have absolutely kicked the shit out of some bugs and some homunculi and scared the shit out of some servants. You now have a base of operations and a small working staff.
Fuck, we have to end already? I'm having the time of my life with this.